Hello everybody, my name is Rakesh Balan and today I'm going to talk about two features of Android. One is expandable list view and the other one is swipe. So this is the final output of my small piece of the code. So here you can see the list view and this is nothing but expandable list view because if I click on it, it will expand and it will show both the subcategories and same goes for this actually. Okay, so this is called expand and I can also collapse it. So this is a list view and the other feature is swipe. So I have included swipe feature into this code. So if I swipe this, yeah, it opens in another activity and that activity images must be shown, but it's not showing now. Yeah, it's shown actually, yes. Let me try again. All right, yeah, like this, okay. So this is a small piece of code. So now let me explain the code. So coming to the main activity here, before talking about that, let me talk about my object. My animal class, which contains the name and the image URL. So coming to my data part, I have a hash map in which the key is nothing but a string and the value is nothing but a list which has animal object. So I have hard coded all the informations here, and finally I have only two key value pairs, then dogs with the dogs animal object, not animal class. Sorry, it's dogs animal object and cats with the cats object. And I'm including everything inside the expandable list data, which is nothing but the hash map. And let me close this. Let me close this. Okay. So in the main activity, I'm just calling. Yeah, if I see here, this is expandable list view. I can show everything inside the resource folder. So if I go inside my layout, okay, activity main, list group, and list item. Okay, so activity main is nothing but expandable list view, and in list group you can see the text view of the group name, and in list item you can see a text view for the subcategories. So that's how it goes. All right, now coming to the all right, coming to the main activity. So I'm just created an object and have have I've mapped the expandable list view with that object, and now here I'm getting the data from the expandable list data from get data where you let me show that. So here I'm just getting that this is a function. This is actually a get data function, and which returns the hash map which contains the hard coded values. So I'm getting all those information here, and I'm mapping it to hash map here. And now what I'm doing now, using the key set, I'm extracting only the key values in that hash map and storing inside an array list which contains only strings. Now I'm using adapter. So using this adapter is totally different when compared with the list adapter. So here I'm using an expandable list adapter. If I open the list adapter, that is an extended from base expandable list adapter. So the parameters which I'm passing are the key values, which is a list title. The title nothing but the dogs and cat, which are nothing but the main heading, the main category, and expandable list detail, which is nothing but the hash map. And I'm just calling the adapter. So in the adapter, two things you need to consider. In case of list, list view. Only there is an inbuilt function called get view, which we override and we do all the functionality which we desire to do. And in this case, we have two things. One is a get child view, the other one is get group view. So here is a get group view, and here is a get child view. So these functions we need to override and work on it. So here in this group view we get list position, the position where we click. So and that list position we give as a parameter in get group. The get group is nothing but we return the list table which contains the key value, and get based on the list I'm getting the the title which I clicked. So that will be stored in a string, and I'm using the set text. I'm showing that in the text view. So simple. And the same like in case of get child view. Get child view is nothing but the category, the subcategory. So the list portion will be the main category, and the expand list portion will be the subcategory of the main category. So here I'm passing both the parameters to the get child function. This is the get child function. Here yes, this is a hash map, and this is the the key value list. I mean, no, sorry, the only the key list, and I'm using get expand portion. I'm getting the name of the child or the subcategory which I click. So this is how the expandable list adapter works. And coming to the clickable, here you can see set on group expand listener, set on group collapse listener. This is nothing but expand and collapse. So it listens for expands and collapse, and accordingly I'm showing a toast message here. So I can show a demo about it, like if you want to see, like if I this is collapsed, so you can see collapsed here, and that's going to be expanded. So if I click on this, it will say like dogs, Labrador Retriever, clicked, so it's okay. And all right, okay. Coming to the set on child click listener. So this is similar to on click listener, but in this case, as we are clicking the child, I mean the subcategory, we are using this set on child click listener, and it's more similar. Okay, in this case, we are passing the group position and the child position, and it's so simple. If you click on the child, this function will be called and will be executed. And now this is totally expandable list view. Now coming to the swipe, here inside this we have if and else. If executes only if the swipe detector, I mean this function returns true, which means if it detects a swipe, then this function will be executed. If not, then it will just execute the on item click just normal function. So I'm just giving a toast message, and that's how it goes. So if I open the swipe detector, here I have four swiping left to right, right to left, and I have used enum to accomplish that. And here the minimum distance is 100, which I gave. This is a function. This is swipe detected. So if this returns true, here if this returns true, this will be executed. So that's how we need to identify. And coming to the get action is the function which will be called if you do a swipe. I mean, sorry, not get action. It's on touch. On touch is the function which will be called if we do a swipe. So here I've written some code which are totally related to motion event, and here I have written everything in an if loop, which makes sure which swipe has been made, whether it's left to right or right to left or top down and bottom to up. And usually I go for left to right. I mean from left to right, so that will get triggered, and if this swipe detected will be true, and if that's the case, then this will be executed. And in this case, once this gets executed, I'm giving a toast message, and this, as I've already stated in my animal, for every name there is an image URL. So I'm going to extend the image URL of that subcategory which I clicked, and I'm passing that as a parameter in intent, and I'm starting an activity. So if I am calling the image activity, in this case I have used async task to execute a URL, and then done everything in the background, and I'm just showing the image. So that's so simple. So this is how I created this small project with expandable list view and swipe. So thank you so much. Bye bye.